Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Gothalion, and we're back to take a look at another one of Claptrap's skill trees. Today we're going to take a look at a few skills with inside the Boomtrap skill tree, which is all about explosions and blowing shit up and putting out novas, and basically turns Claptrap into a little walking mini Mr. Torg and is awesome. So let's go ahead and start with drop the hammer. Reloading your weapon increases your fire rate and reload speed, but makes your accuracy worse for a few seconds. Now, I really like this skill because it kind of just a little bit is a nod at the weapon. The hammer inside of Borderlands 1, which is my all-time favorite shotgun, had a really quick reload speed, fire rate. It was an explosive shotgun, but it had shitty accuracy for the most part, so it was all about being up close. This skill right here is going to be really nice for shotguns. If you're playing up close and personal, your fire rate is going to go through the roof. Your reload speed is going to get really high. This skill right here is going to be really, really potent for shotguns, I think. Of course, it'll work with other weapons as well if you play up close and personal, but that fire rate and reload speed is going to be fucking awesome. We're going to look at Killbot. Killing an enemy restores health, but costs shields. If your shields are not currently up, then free health. The lower your health, the greater the amount of or the lower your health, the greater amount of health received. So this is awesome. Again, this sort of plays to that like up close and personal play style. Basically, you're gonna lose some health whenever you kill an enemy, I guess, which is kind of crazy, but you end up restoring your own health. So it kind of plays to that like risk versus reward play style that a lot of shotgun players understand and feel, and I like this a lot. I'm one of those guys that likes to be in your face. I would rather regen health than have shields sometimes, but this is a play style that I think really goes well with that shotgun play style. Coincidental combustion. Whenever you shoot an enemy with a non-explosive weapon, you have a chance to deal bonus explosive damage based on your weapon's damage. So basically, this will turn non-explosive weapons into explosive weapons, which is fucking awesome because you won't have to deal with those gyro jets that you would have using Torg weapons. So you could essentially turn any fast-firing shotgun into the fucking hammer. You can have the goddamn hammer, and I'm really excited about it. I'm imagining using Jacob shotguns up close, firing real quick. Well, I guess that wouldn't affect fire rate. Let's go with, how about a fucking Hyperion? How about a Hyperion shotgun with crazy fire rate, and that reload speed would be up, and then you would have a goddamn hammer. Ugh. Next, we're going to look at repulsive. When struck by a melee attack, you emit a powerful blast wave that pushes that enemy away and deals explosive damage. There's an internal 5-second cooldown and a shockwave momentum of 300. This is fucking awesome. Again, all of these skills in the Boomtrap tree really play towards being up close, in your face, fucking being gnarly as shit and just not giving a fuck about what's going on. These fucking novas could kill melee enemies and then restore your health, and crazy. Second Wind by Tedior. When you enter a fight for your life, throw a Digistruct copy of yourself, which explodes like a grenade, and continuously emit explosive novas. So when you're down, you're putting out explosive novas. And since this entire tree is really based on being up close and personal, you're gonna go down in front of enemies and you're gonna start pushing out novas and you're gonna fuck up enemies. And this is absolutely nuts that these skills work so well together. Next skill. Start with a bang. When firing a fully loaded gun, after reloading, you generate an explosive nova. So you are just novas for days, guys. Just fucking, you are the nova. You be the nova and fucking yes. You generate explosive nova centered on you, damaging all enemies and hurts you, but only a little bit. It's only 1% of your current health, which isn't a lot. Says it has explosive nova rank 1 damage. I don't know what those ranks are all about. Maybe that's deeper in the tree. Probably not. Anyways, so that is freaking crazy. So whenever you have a fully loaded magazine and you fire the first bullet, you put out a nova. So absolutely insane. If you're using a shotgun that has a low magazine count and you have this reload speed and fire rate, you're going to constantly be putting off novas with start with a bang. Next skill is I am rubber, you are glue. Kill skill. When you kill an enemy, bullets have a chance to reflect off you towards enemies for a short time. Again, another skill. Plays very well to be an up close and personal. Also, it gives an action package, which is one of those things that goes towards the vaulthunter.exe. And the Torg Fiesta does, whoops, drop a large amount of grenades that damage enemies and friendlies. So that kind of sucks, that it hurts your friends, but it plays well to Claptrap being the up and close character with this skill tree. But I'm kind of thinking that's a good thing. You might end up killing yourself, but if you kill yourself, you always put off a bunch of novas, so it's just fine. Just fine. Next thing we're looking at is Hyperion Punch Melee Override. Dealing explosive damage grants you stacks of Hyperion Punch. So basically, whenever you're doing explosive damage from any of these fucking things here that do explosive damage, even making your non-explosive guns do explosive damage, you get stacks. When you have 5 stacks, press R to throw a super awesome punch that deals bonus incendiary damage. That's fire damage. This consumes all stacks of Hyperion Punch. So there are Claptraps inside the Claptrap DLC for Borderlands 1 that have this punchy. They go punchy, punchy, whatever, and they do a really hard punch. So hopefully this is a lot of damage. I would assume it is. I mean, fucking, we'll see. It takes, what is that, 5 stacks, and yes, so fucking awesome. Next, we're going to look at Lock and Explode. Whenever you reload your gun, you gain increased explosive damage. So this skill in tandem with this skill and this skill are fucking ridiculous. It's just so much explosive damage. So 4% damage per stack. This bonus can stack up to 5 times, so 20% total. And stack only lost, and each stack only lasts a few seconds. So as long as you are constantly doing that explosive damage, it can do a lot of... I like this skill tree, guys. This skill tree makes me want to play Claptrap so fucking bad. Last skill we're going to look at is Living Near the Edge. Increases fire rate and reload speed. The lower your health and shields, the greater the bonus. Also unlocks action package Pirate Ship mode, which is fucking, you become a pirate ship and it fucking plays music and you shoot fucking cannonballs at shit, and when the music comes to its climax, it fucking shoots tons of goddamn everything. And this is just a really cool skill with the fire rate up to 100% and the reload speed up to 100%, because it stacks real well with Drop the Hammer, and you're just gonna be just a fucking bonanza of bullshit. This skill tree right here is probably one of my favorite skill trees I've seen in the pre-sequel. It is fucking ridiculous. Let me know how you guys feel about this. How do you feel about playing Claptrap? Are you excited? Leave me a comment below if you are liking these skill trees, these previews that I'm showing you that my buddies have already done, but I didn't want to do the same content on top of them. Irrelevant. Let me know how you feel. Toss a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys back in the pre-sequel.